Hi, this is Ramu, Dean Skill Development, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. And today we are going to see new problem in a series of FANG coding interview questions. Today's problem is two-sum. Before going to the description of the two-sum problem, let us see the companies ask the question in their interview process. Here I mentioned the top companies, almost all top product-based companies ask that particular question in their interview process. See, this is a very important question, the product-based company's point of view. Okay, let us see the description of the two-sum problem. Here they have given the description is given an array. So they'll give an array of elements. That name of the array is num. And an integer target. So they'll give one target and as well as an array of elements. Right? After that, so our target, we need to solve that, return the indices of two numbers such that they add up the target. That means they'll give the n elements. From that n elements, you need to find out two elements that sum should be matched with the target. Right? That is our problem. So we should solve that problem using some technique, I'll tell you. And also they mention some constraints here. Right? See, you may assume that each input would have exactly one output. Means they'll give the n elements, right? From that n elements, you will get only one pair of such kind of match. That is the first thing. And coming to the second, and you may not use the same element twice. Don't use the same element twice. For example, your elements are 1 and 5, for example. And your target is 10. Right? This is your n elements and this is your target. So if you use a 5 two times, then you will get the target of the 10, right? But that is not possible in this case. Means the element repetition is not possible. So by using these two constraints, you should solve the problem. Let us see with an example. These are the two sample test cases they have given. So here they are given the elements, right? What are the elements? 2. 2 index is 0 and 1 and 2 and 3. These are the indices. What is your task? You need to find the two elements. The two elements should match with the target, right? What is the target they have given? They given the target is 9. Right? And for that, what you need to do here? So you need to find all the combinations of two elements. Here, what are the combinations I am going to get here? So the combinations are 0, 1 is the first combination, 0, 2 is the second combination, 0, 3 and third combination, and 1, 2 and 1, 3 and 2, 3. These are the combinations of two elements. When you add these 0, 1 combination, so what is the 0 element? 2. And what is the first combination value? Means 2 plus 7, the result is 9. Then you stop the process because the 9 is matched with your target. Got it? As per the problem description, they given, you will get only one exact solution. Right? And we'll see the second problem. Sorry, second test case. The second test case, they have given a 3, 2, 4, right? And 3, 2, 4. Wait 1 minute. Yeah. Here, if you consider the indices 0, 1, 2, then you will get a 0, 1 combination, 0, 2 combination, and next combination is 1, 2 combination. What is the value of 0, 1? 0, 1 means 3 plus 2. And what is the 0, 2 combination? 3 plus 4. This value is 5 and this value is 7. 5 is not matched with your target. 7 is also not matched with your target. And coming to the 1, 2. 1, 2 means 2 plus 4. The result is 6. Yes, your 6 is matched with the target. Yes. So you should return the indices of 1 and 2. Like that. Earlier also 0 and 1 because these are the two indices, right? You will get the result of 9. Got it? Now how to solve this problem? If you want to solve this problem, see, here we'll take as an example of various elements. See, 3, 9, 16, 4 and 11 and your result is 15. What you need to do here? So these are the indices, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you need to do here? You just match with 0, 1 combination, 0, 2 combination, 0, 3 combination and 0, 4 combination, as well as 1, 2 combination, 1, 3 combination, 1, 4 combination. Like that. 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 3, 6. Then 1 iteration is for accessing the elements and second is for 2 getting the next combination value. Next combination value, right? Combination value. Then we understood that here you require the 2 loops, right? To solve this problem, right? 2 loops means what is the time complexity for this? Big O of n square. Let us see how to solve this problem in the brute force method. Brute force is the time complexity of big O of n square. So this is the problem I'm going to solve through the Leetcode. So this is the problem statement they have given here. See, this is the problem statement which you have discussed just now. And these are the example 1 and example 2 also have seen. Right? Let us solve this problem. I'm going to solve this problem using Python 3. So def to sum of self of nums, right? So for my simplification, I don't want all this stuff. See, here observe clearly, I need to return the list of 2 numbers. Means the return type should be the list. Remember that one, right? See, here the order is nums comma target, right? So I'm going to take that array and next one is target, right? Yeah. For the simplification, I just change the variable names. Nums, in place of nums, I use the AR and in place of target, I use the T. So that is the only change I made here. And from here, so what I need to do here? Observe clearly. I need to find the first length of the array. What is the length of the given array? Right? Length of given array. L equal to, right? Length, you have a function, right? Length of AR. AR is an array, right? Next. You need to take a for loop to access the first element, right? For that reason, for I in range of, L, then I'll get a element, first element, and I want the second element also, right? So then I can use the same for j in range of j in range of. So already the first element is there, right? I need to take this from the second element onwards. Means I just use a I plus 1 comma L here. See. Got it? So I'll get a first element and second element. And next what I need to do here? If the combination of first element and second element, it matches the target, then I need to stop the process, right? So that I'm just using the if condition to check that particular constraint. See, if the data is there at the array of I means the first element, right? And array of first element and array of second element is j, right? Array of j is equal to target. When it reaches the target, then I need to return the result, right? So what should I return? Return of list of index of I comma j. Got it? Index of I comma j. That's all. Let us see what is the output of this program. Yeah. So I need to sign it. Yeah, I got that my program is accepted. Let us submit your code. It took 4,800 milliseconds, means nearly it took 4 seconds. Normally, for the product based and FANG company's point of view, they didn't accept such kind of time complexity. This time complexity, because time complexity here is big O of n square. This is the first for loop and this is the second for loop. And brute force method, if you apply the brute force method, you will get the time complexity is big O of n square. See, the time complexity is big O of n square and space complexity is big O of 1. To solve this problem in the linear time, what we should do? Here, to find this problem in the linear time, I'm going to use hash map technique. How to apply hash map? Here, I'm going to take an example 13, 4, 16, 4, 14, 11. These are the elements, right? You know that indices are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. As per our list point of view, you will get that element based on the index, right? For example, if you consider this L of 1 means you will get the what is the value? 4, right? If you get the L of 5, it's a 5, right? L of 5 means you will get a 3, right? But if you want to find the what is the index of 14 means, then you should use a L dot find. Should use the L dot find is the method. L dot find of 5 means it will return the 14 means it will return the index of 3. The time complexity of this one is n. Instead of that, here I'm going to take one mapping function, that is a dictionary. By using dictionary, I'm going to store the key and value pair. Key, here the key is the element and value is the index. So here what I'm going to do here, for 13 I'm going to store that value as 0 and 4 I'm going to get that value is 1. For 16 I'm going to value is 2. For 14 I'm going to value is 3. And for 11 I'm going to value is 4. And for 5 I'm going to store the value is for 3 I'm going to value is 5. Means this is the element and this is the index. For example, you consider this one as a D. Now, if you use a D of 15 means you will get the value of index 3 in the time complexity of constant time. Yes or no? So, for that purpose, I use this one. And by using complement method, I'm going to match with that value. Right? I'll show you how to write this code. Here, if you observe that, here the length of the function is there. And all this code is not required for me. Yeah. I found length here and as well as, and I require the one dictionary, right? You know that dictionary you are going to use the flower brackets. Yes. Now for each element I'm going to make that mapping with the index, right? So simply what I'm going to do here, D of what is the element? Array of I. For that element, the first element I'm going to make the index of 0 and second the I value is repeat from the 0 to L minus 1. Yes or no? For first element it is going to assign the 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Yeah. After this function I created the dictionary mapping. For the next time what I'm going to do here, for I in range of L of C. Here I'm going to find the complement. So what is a complement means? For example, my target is T minus and for the current element year of I. Then I'll get the what is the remaining element, remaining value in the target. That element is there or not. I'm going to check the current element is there or not in my given dictionary. If the remaining part is there in my dictionary, then that is the value, that is the element I need to find. That is the element, right? So see. And here, what I'm going to do here, I need to check that whether the C is there or not. For that reason, I'm going to use if, you know that get method. The get method is going to return array of I if the element is there. If the element is not there, I'm going to use a false method. By default, it is going to return the false when the element is not there. Right? So get method is like a D of I. However, you use the D of I, right? Same like that. Here also use the get method. Get method is going to take the rank complexity of big O of 1 only. No need to worry on that. Right? And next thing is, and I need to check that what I told you in the problem description, they told you don't repeat the element, right? Now I need to check that whether the current element is different from the or getting the value, right? So for that reason, I'm going to use array of I. Means I'm getting the index is not equal to current index. That index value is different from my current index. Then only both values are different. Otherwise, both values are same. That is our constraint, right? Don't use your repeated element. Got it? To avoid that situation, I used here one more condition. So when I use a D of element means I got the index of that particular element. And I'm going to compare with my current index. If both are different, yes, that is my combination. Right? Here, I just use, when the condition is true, yes, that is my pair. So that I just use return of list of I comma j, right? I comma j. That is my result. Let us see. Does it give the answer or is there any error? Yeah, it's a wrong answer. What is that situation? T, right? Oh, sorry. I need to check whether not array of I. I need to check that whether C is there or not. C is there or not. Yes, C is there. And here also I need to check the complement, not an array, right? The remaining part is there or not in my map function, right? And J, what is J here? Yeah, here also not J. That should be the D of C, right? D of C. Why D of C? D of C is the index, right? The value there is the D of C only. Got it? Now, if you run this code, yes. Now, we solve this problem 56 milliseconds. Earlier it is the 4000 milliseconds. I reduced drastically. Yes or no? Yeah, that is the situation here. The time complexity of this program is, if you observe that, the given a first for loop is a time complexity is n, and second for loop is also n. It's a 2n, not a n square. N square, when you get an n square, when it is a nested, but it is not a nested, right? First for loop is different and second for loop is different. Total you get a n. So finally the time complexity is big O of n. See, is the technique is we used here, hash map, and the time complexity is here, big O of n, and space complexity here is n. Why it is n? Because here you use a dictionary, right? Dictionary means by default you are giving the extra space. But no need to worry. Now the space is not much important. So we need to concentrate more on the time. Time is very, very important into measuring the algorithms. Got it? Is this clear? To some problem. As you seen that this is a very, very important problem in most of the product-based companies. The interview coding interview point of view, they will give the 20 to 30 minutes and ask you to solve the problem. Here I'm going to mention the Leetcode link also, source link also. Try to open the problem, solve your own based on the concept. Okay, thank you very much.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.